The video the Devil's Advocate was talking about was up for such a short time. I'm surprised anyone even saw that it was up. And Yoha 780, I think it maybe got that right, maybe not, says, yeah, exactly, what gives? So it was blocked on copyright grounds, but there was no strike. They didn't give me a copyright strike, which I know they used to in the past. Maybe they've changed their policy. Maybe they just block it. But there was no strike to my channel. The video was attempt to watch women's state of origin. It's still on my channel, by the way, but no one else can see it. And I recorded it on my phone. Now, because it was only a couple of minutes, 7 minutes, and it wasn't a direct recording of the stream or anything, I wasn't actually too concerned about copyright. But then I put in the title, Attempt to Watch Women's State of Origin, and that's probably what drew attention to it. I should have called it something else. I just didn't, I haven't had a strike, and there's thousands of State of Origin videos up, not from Channel 9 and that, just from other viewers putting almost whole games up. I only had 7 minutes, so I thought the copyright might have been okay, but I think the problem was, look, the quality was that bad. In fact, that's why it was a spur-of-the-moment video just to start recording it, and it was just hilarious. It was drop balls. There was a try scored where she kicks through, and the New South Wales player just needed to fall on it. Somehow her leg gets in the way, kicks it away from herself. And then as the Queenslander dives over the top, she actually misses it. It didn't even get downward pressure. The ball's just rolling the whole time. Oh, maybe that one was contentious, but it looked like a try to me. And I was commenting out, well, they got to give that or there won't be any points. And there's a couple of breadbasket passes they just dropped. And it finished, one did a couple, they strung two passes together. And I said, oh, hang on, this is looking good. And then she plays the ball. The WR couldn't even pick it up. I was laughing. I went, okay, thank you, Channel 9. So a couple of other comments on my latest video. Chuckles, it's a good day, Chuckles McGurk. Yeah, he's got the vast majority would obey. And further on in the sentence, he says, when frightened. So back to the screenshot of the video. So large numbers of people were coming to these reserves, not concerned in any way about contracting a virus that might be deadly because they knew there wasn't one. They didn't go to the shopping centres or anywhere like that. They came here where they, when they were correct, there weren't any police and there were never going to be any police. So they weren't frightened of the virus, but Anaconda's comment alludes to what people were actually frightened by, in particular down in Melbourne. So the Victorian police would carry on like absolute lunatics, and of course there would be plenty of vision made public for people to see. And especially this one where this cop ended up getting let off. Now, criminal element who police normally deal with, they're not scared of this sort of treatment. They get it all the time. Whereas bus drivers, hairdressers, factory workers, this scared them. Although there was a little bit, there was far less violence, virtually none compared to Victoria in New South Wales and even the other states. Victoria was the staging ground to create the fear. And a couple of reasons behind that, they are the most corrupt police force in the country. They have the most, that's statistically, they have the most corruption probes and a lot goes on down there. And also in New South Wales, the most powerful union in the state is the Police Association. And what the reason they're the most powerful and they always get their way. You know, those guys work 3 days a week and then they spend the other 4 days working as security guards. They basically get a double income if you're a New South Wales police officer, and they get their mortgage buster payments if they, if they stub their toe. And all that came about because the Police Association, all they would do is not collect fines for 2 weeks, and the New South Wales government has to cave in because unlike bus drivers and that who inconvenience the public when they strike, when the police go on strike but only issue warnings instead of fines, the public love it. So it can be forever. It could be 6 months. And of course, the New South Wales government couldn't allow that to happen. So I'm pretty sure the Police Association didn't want to have a bad reputation with the public. And if they went to them and said, listen, can you guys start smashing people about? The Police Association said no. The New South Wales government couldn't do a damn thing. And no matter how much Fuller and all that, it's not the command, it's the Police Association. I suppose in Victoria, their police association has been infiltrated or is compromised. So that's why it was all done in Victoria. So that's it for this one. I've got a few topics in the pipeline, so I've been a bit quiet lately. Had a few other things on my mind and things I had to do. But yeah, I'll be upping the tempo on my vids and starting to pump out a few more. So if anyone's interested, all right, that's it for this one.